Hi guys, today we're talking about game dev code. I think this video starting from something very basic, very common information, like what we have to do if we want to make some game from scratch. I don't want to talk about when we want to make game with a complete game engine, big engines like Unreal or Unity and etc. I want to focus on purpose that I have right now. I make my own game engine and I try to make my own game on that engine. And if we're talking about making games in such a way, I think we need to understand why we choose this way, why we don't want just take Unity or Unreal. I think actually I see this question very often in my chat when I streaming on my Twitch channel, and I answer it like I just want to. I want to understand all those things that laid under the hood. I want to understand how I can. How I can capture events in my window, how I actually create this window, and if you that kind of person, you can just take something like graphic API or a little bit high level abstraction like SFML or GLFW library and go forwards. I think if you really enjoy the process, you could complete this task. Okay, well, when we're talking about abstractions on little bit higher level, we can choose a library called SFML that I chose several years ago when I only started to make game engines, and that was really fun, but this library can't give me that I really want, like I figure out. uh, and if you want to choose SFML, you just what you can to obtain with this library. You can obtain models like a model for creating window, capturing events in that window. You get network model, I hope, sound model, and maybe something else. I don't remember right now. And this is good choice. This is good choice if you don't want to write API code like Win API or X Windows system code with XCB or Xlib if we're talking about Linux. This is good choice. Or you can choose something like SDL 2.0 or 3.0, or you can choose a library that's called GLFV. This is a good library too. But if we're talking about making games on a really low level, we need to choose something like graphical API, like Vulkan or Direct 3D. I don't think this is a good idea on 2025 to choose OpenGL stuff. This is just legacy right now, and if we if we're wasting time in learning OpenGL, and then we're thinking like, oh, I just take OpenGL for now because I'm in very beginning, and then I switched to something like Vulkan or Direct 3D stuff, and you're thinking that Vulkan and Direct 3D is too hard to understand, and you need to choose something easier like OpenGL. You thinking wrong. Like, in my honest opinion, this is a wrong way of thinking, because OpenGL is just another thing. This is state machine that working with your GPU in different way, and when you switched to something like Vulkan, you need to re-understanding all things. You need to understand things that you never saw in OpenGL. Because of that, I think good choice to take Vulkan or Direct 3D if you seriously about making games from the scratch, if you want to make your own game engine. Okay, guys, now we have to dig into actual stuff, and I take, for example, my own game engine, and show you how we can understand what a game actual is when we're talking about when we write game in some programming language. Every game that we can play in today, and I think not only today, actually, is just a simple while loop. Yeah, like we see here, my actual all important stuff that processing in real time, in runtime. This is just happened in this while loop. And why this is so? Because we need to make some real process that will be like a real life. We want to move our character, we want to compete some enemies, attack these enemies, or these enemies just attack us, our character, I mean. And when we want to make such behavior, we need to define a loop that will continue to execute. And this loop executing millions times when we're playing any games. In this loop, we have very important variable that called delta frame time. What this variable is? This variable just taking actual time in a moment, and then we reset this time. Then we can use this variable in cases when we want, for example, move some objects. When we want to move some object, we just take this variable, and we can see how much time lasts from our first frame. And every frame, when we start in current frame, we check this variable. We just reset time, take current time, reset time, and then we can use it. And every frame we check this variable. This is just like a heart of every game. This is just like a very important variable, just a float variable, like you see. But this is very important. All objects in any games can live with this simple variable, delta time variable. We just check our time every frame, every iteration in our game loop. We called I think I forgot said this. This loop are called while loop. This loop called game loop, main game loop. And if we understand the simple conception of delta frame time, we can make our game live. We can make objects moving. We can make happen several things in our game. Okay, guys, I think this is pretty enough for the first lesson. I think we dig into more hard things deeply in next lessons, and all I have to say I think I need to say about render, but this is very big stuff. I think we need much more time to do that. Okay, guys, thank you a lot for your time. I think information that I gave you will be useful for you, and see you later.